homie, just don't mix with your money. And that's facts. You can never trust a soul when you out getting money. What's up, Jordan Downs? Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Grape Street TV. And today, we're going to do a reaction on Big TRAY DEE and DW Flame situation. We're going to break it down to the very last compound. So, if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm going to bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. Now that I got y'all attention, we're finna break this reaction down to the very last compound. So, we ain't gonna waste too much time. We're gonna jump in the DW Flame clip, since that's where it came from.
I saw him when I was, whatever. And these motherfuckers is crazy, cuz niggas don't keep it real no more. Niggas not. Now, you can't call niggas your OGs who don't do nothing for you.
See, it's been going on, It's been snakes in the game, and it been older OGs, that'll hit you over your head. Like, yeah, that OG ain't grew up, and gained some type of respect for his neighborhood, his community, and the people around him, then, he gonna try to always hit you over the head, because everybody got people in their hood. They know how to finesse, get money, and they like to take advantage of the youngsters. So when you young, if you ain't looked up to no OG, and he ain't taught you no game, and he don't keep you under his wing, then ain't not to be trusted like that. You can't trust him just because he your homie and he your OG homie, or he your big homie from your set. That's facts. Let's tap back into it.
Niggas don't do nothing for you. That's on my kids. Niggas, and this coming from a nigga who supposedly some fucked up shit happened to him in a contract before. Then you would try to turn around and do your young nigga like that?
And like you said, TRAY DEE, he been out for a while. He been making music. He been in the industry. He done ran across the same type of contracts. So, for somebody that will pull his homie in some type of contract like that, it was like an 80-20, he getting. And, DW Flame, like, I ain't getting nothing. That's basically what he's saying. So let's tap in.
I was in the field, risking my life for a couple dollars. I used to, a nigga was staying in the hood, so my rent wasn't really nothing. I used to be like, damn, because can you go half with me? I got kids, my rent was really nothing. Like, nigga, nothing over like a band, nothing. If you ain't got no money.
First and foremost, when you starting a career or you at somewhere, you have to make sure, home is taken care of first. Like, your home has to be taken care of, because you can't be out here busting moves and you get back home and you can't lay your head correctly. Be comfortable. And, you can't depend on the next to give you that boost to get past the normal situations in life, Before you choose to bust these type of moves, you got to make sure these people got your back all the way. Let's tap back in.
Don't be signing niggas. 23rd Street, thinking that niggas niggas older, niggas got experience, and he been through some shit, so he wouldn't do no weird shit to me. I would, and we G's. I'm straight, nigga. I'm out the hood. I'm a real young homie, nigga. Not a real.
And that's facts. DW Flame has came up, with in his generation, doing this stuff, going through the normal stuff the gang culture has to offer. And, solid little homie. And or somebody, being an OG that takes him under their wing and pulls these type of moves, it's like, it's a bad call. If he was pushed right and had the right people behind him, like he could have made some of himself like fast. Like not saying that he's not gonna, blow. Like it ain't gonna crack for him. But at the end of the day, he gotta jump over the hurdles. And it's just fucked up that he had to get crossed or he felt like he got crossed by his older homie. So I really don't know what the contract looked like. And it always goes back to you gotta read carefully what you sign. And that's facts. We gonna tap back in to a little bit more of this, then we gonna go to TRAY DEE.
Like, I made a stupid decision, but I'm not a dumb nigga when I did that. I went saying crib. But now you see me shining though. You see me shining, nigga. Turn your TV on for real. Dead homies, nigga. And then what's so crazy? All the older niggas who in the game, like DW, cuz don't worry about that shit. This shit, when you destined for greatness, that shit is inevitable. You don't let no, like, come on.
And that's facts. When you're on your way to success, and a lot of people see that, it's gonna be people trying to put their hands in your pot. There's gonna be people that's gonna try to envy you. There's gonna be people that's trying to, eat off your plate. People that's trying to get over on you, and people that's really trying to look out for you. You just gotta pay attention, and that's facts. Let's tap back into a little bit more of his clip, and then we go zero back in.
I could call. I couldn't call for nothing. I call, well, we gonna have to talk to the team and all that. Like, what team, nigga? Niggas out here, niggas big general in there. I'm a general, nigga. Like, come on, cuz. I'm in the hood, cuz. You can't be a general. Can't be a general. You don't feed the wolves, cuz.
Facts. Like, being older and you involved in, like, the culture, dealing with your little homies and you're involved in business, you gotta let them eat too. Sharks gotta eat. Can't treat them like goldfish. And that's facts. Let's tap back in.
I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf. Nigga let me start for 6 years. I'm insane, nigga. Nigga, don't slither, don't come check on shit. Don't come do something nice for the community. Don't do none of that. Nigga just living off some shit a long time ago. We not them niggas. We need to see that shit now. You can't just rap about it, nigga. Can't just show up to a funeral once in a while, nigga. You don't get that. If you change your life, go change your life, nigga.
One thing I be getting, into when I be watching like videos like this, I be like, there's ways around, getting on the internet and being into it with your homies. Like, but everybody got their own politics. And it's like, some people force people to do those type of things, to make those type of videos, like, to push people to put this type of business on the internet before it's even settled, and that's a fact. Tap into a little bit more.
But I tell you what though, for a person who prays so many times a day, what you was trying to do, what you be doing ain't right, cuz God don't like ugly on the dead homies, fool. Dead homies, come on, my real OG homies definitely banging the line like, yeah, cuz that's not cool. That's not, we should hold court. That's it. Come, we could bring that shit to the table. Bring that shit to the hood now, because we obviously can't.
Yeah, so, with that being said, we gonna skip the TRAY DEE, we gonna really get into, another person's politics, as far as, talking that type of business on the internet. So, we gonna tap into a little bit of TRAY DEE, how he responded to the situation. We gonna break a little bit more down to the very last compound. Let's get it, man. Tap in.
Look, I don't really fuck around with the court of public opinion, cause what another motherfucker think don't move me at all. You feel me? But I'm hearing older niggas chiming in all kind of shit. Motherfuckers that know me know better, know how I get down, know how I rock. You know, niggas know I've been rock solid since the beginning. Never wavered, no smut, no snitching, no running out, no backbite, none of that shit. I'm A1 since day one. And same niggas is commenting, seen these niggas face to face when they was talking other kind of shit. And niggas was nice in the motherfucking know they was nice. So
at the end of the day, like in this type of situation, like you gotta wait and let it play itself out. It has its own politics, and you know, people are putting allegations out there. You will never know to all the facts, you know, are brought to it. And some people are just going around and giving their personal opinions. Like mine is, you know, he jumped fast into a contract, you know. Like he said, he admitted, you know, trying to feed his family. He was thirsty, like so. You know, TRAY DEE, I just feel like being a big homie, like he should have tried to, you know, go further with it, like push him a little harder and make some plugs for him. So let's tap back in to a little bit more.
that shit don't move. Anyway, motherfuckers, well, one cat is slandering the motherfucking name. Tell a nigga to throw his contract on the IG. You know? Throw your contract out there. Let everybody see, you know what I mean, what it is. I ain't never
Facts, like right there, that part. We also have to see the contract, like I was saying earlier. And you may need, you know, some type of legal help, like such as a lawyer, reading over that type of stuff. Because you signing your, you know, signing your life away, like for a few years that you obligated to do this. So let's tap back in.
I ain't never waylaid a motherfucker. Yeah, ask a motherfucker about getting all his show money, all his feature money. Yeah, on a 360 contract. Ask a motherfucker about that. Ask a motherfucker about when he wanted to get fresh for videos and shit, all this Balenciaga and all this motherfucking shit, Prada and all this other shit, nigga was shelling out and wanted to shoot a video. All this paying.
You know, TRAY DEE, you know, got a few facts, like far as, you know, being in the music business and trying to come up, you want all this stuff, all this expensive stuff. So, you know, he said he was thirsty at the time and jumped in the contract. So TRAY DEE could have been putting a little bit into it, but you know, didn't nothing come up out of it. He didn't see nothing on his end. I don't know why, and I don't know how. Pretty sure to clear it up instead of people making rumors and stuff. But let's tap back in.
For the video, paying for studio, all that. Nigga ain't never made a dime back from this dude. Nothing. So, you know, everybody hopping on that sympathy bandwagon and taking one side of the story and going on it. Y'all really need to let that shit go. Yeah, I had a fucked up contract.
Or get some real fucking facts.
Yeah, that part, you know. And
so yeah, with that being said, you know, that's enough of the clips. You know, I just want to say, I hope they can patch it up, get it right, as far as, you know, being from the same community. And DW Flame being, you know, a solid individual, as far as being a little homie. And TRAY DEE, you know, being an OG, taking this homie under his wing, you know, with this music business. And like I was saying earlier, like, if you ain't under no OGs that you grew up with, grew up looking up to, and them helping you make plays and make moves and better yourself, then, you know, maybe that's not the OG for you. It's always, you know, somebody for somebody else. As far as, you know, not saying he's not a good big homie. He could be a good big homie to another type of, you know, individual. Gotta pay attention to those type of signs when you signing contracts and you dealing with money, when you dealing with homies, because sometimes it ain't good to mix money with certain type of homies, you know, especially, you know, homies that been in a jam before and you done heard about them, you know, people in your ear telling you about it. I know you don't judge just off what somebody said, but you still supposed to like peep game and say, you know, do I want to jump in this contract and have to bump heads with my own homie over my blood, sweat, and tears? Reality check out of the whole situation is, you know, there's a lot of people watching, the youth watching, some people, you know, putting out certain allegations and giving a certain type of opinion on the situation, and they don't really know what's going on. So all I can say about the situation, you know, on my end, is like, you gotta watch who you deal with when you're dealing with that bread and signing these contracts, no matter if they your homie or not. You gotta do your research. You gotta get legal help. It's like if you're a big homie and you running around, you should be trying to win with your little homies. If he wasn't, you felt like he wasn't up to par and he wasn't meeting standards, like, you know, maybe you could have sat down with him, shot some game to him, and gave him the researches that he needs, you know, to better his career. Like, far as being there for a little homie and being a big homie, that's what we there for, to give you like some type of advice or guidance when it comes to, you know, making life situations and life decisions. Like, some people don't be having people to really talk to or they could trust. They come to people and they look up to certain people. They be in like desperate situations to where like, I just want to get on, and they get on, and you know, this just don't go for like music business. It goes for like, you know, business in the streets, like opening up businesses together, and some people selling drugs together, bumping heads and becoming enemies. We all know money is the root of all evil. So if you let it get to you and you let it take you under, that's what it's gonna do. Sometimes it's best to just sit there and go independent and keep going. And you know, farthest DW Flame said he was paying for videos and paying for all the stuff. So if that's true and TRAY DEE wasn't really paying for nothing, then you know, he got the YouTube, he getting the YouTube bread, getting revenue, you know, something came up out of the situation. Hopefully they can sit down and settle it like men, and it don't spill over to no type of like violence or beef. So with that being said, this reaction has came to an end. And so if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in.